Comic 132. Lots of talking heads going on here. So let's see. He's not that guy from that crazy movie world. Yes, but he's not dangerous anymore. He's domesticated by sappy romance movies. Domesticated. I figured instead of pushing him back into the movie world where his weakness will only bring him destruction, we could give him a job. I'm hearing a lot of chit-chat, Kenny, but I don't see anyone else but me removing their pants. What's a job? I also enjoyed the non sequitur. Well, not really non sequitur. Resequitur? Yes. I'm coining that. It's a resequitur. So it's a callback, or kind of a very the shortest running gag in the world, where you're just one line away and someone just sort of goes back a line before. I use it in one of the sketches that we performed recently, but the most famous that I can think of is from Fawlty Towers, where Basil and Sybil are having a conversation and they're trying to talk so that the Spanish waiter doesn't understand them, so they start spelling things, and as they're spelling it out, they sort of keep having the conversation, but then eventually the Spanish waiter is trying to spell it out in his head, and anyway. So I think how the line goes is where they're deciding what to do with the Spanish waiter has a pet rat, but they want to get rid of it because he can't have a rat living in a hotel. So Sybil says, "Oh, I think it's time we put I think it's time we put him to SLEEP." Then Basil sort of looks at the Spanish waiter and says, "Who, him or the rat?" And then immediately after that, the Spanish waiter, still saying, there was a confused look on his face, and he goes, "Spleep?" Tried to spell out because she just spelled out. So anyway, it was just one line past when it's an appropriate response, but it just happened. So again, what happens here is, we could give him a job. And then Jeff says, "Well, hearing a lot of chit-chat here, but I don't see anyone else but me removing their pants." And so you moved on to, oh yeah, we're back to the pants joke. But then he just brings it back, Dr. Zero brings it back to the second line where he says, "Well, what do you mean by a job?" He's being from the movie world, he's probably never had one before. Domesticated. I really like the description of domesticated. That's quite funny. So instead of pushing him back into the movie world, where his weakness will only bring him destruction, so he's too weak for the movie world anymore, Kenny has decided. Now he wants to give him a job. Dr. Zero's head is much larger than Kenny's. Maybe that's because I was trying to overcompensate for the amount of hair that I was going to add. So, of course, since Jeff is technically in charge this week, because Mr. Grebe is away on some sort of extended vacation, he can technically give Dr. Zero a job. The plot unravels, thickens, it moves forward. The plot continues. What plot? The story. The comic continues with number 133 tomorrow.